Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry, 24/7 shopping available. 160920 is the code. Show her some love, like she showed us. K&A Custom Crafts on Facebook.
Hello, welcome to Cooking with Jodi, brought to you by the Coast to Coast Network. Tonight, we're going to make basically like chili relleno, and I say it wrong, so forgive me. Basically, it's just stuffed peppers, basically. Anyway, so I have these poblano peppers that I bought. And I put them in the oven and roasted them. Put some oil on there. You know, took about close to 30 minutes. I blackened, that's why I did it ahead of time. So once you get them blackened, you just peel off the skin. Which, need my handy dandy knife. Oh yeah, this might take a little bit. Yeah, throw them in the sink. Oh, should probably move this. So it is, I'm finding it's kind of easier if you kind of cut it and then peel it off. Oh, that one didn't make it in the sink. Okay, so this is actually peeling off pretty easily, so. And I'm totally understanding why you take off the skin. Because who wants that icky part? It's just icky. Okay, sorry about this. Getting there. Almost there. But when I roasted the peppers, I put them in the oven on 400 degrees, put some oil on them, just a little bit of oil and maybe a little oil on the pan. Make sure you use a baking sheet, like a cookie sheet, something with a big lips. Wow, that didn't sound right. Okay, so we're just going to peel off more skin. Yeah, you peel off the skin and these things are slimy. Okay, rinse my hands off real quick. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heat, well, no, I don't want to heat up a little oil yet. If I get way too ahead of myself. Okay, so I'll get out some egg. And go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to need more egg than that. So we'll do 2 eggs. Oh, double one. Okay. So I'll whip up a few eggs first. Well, 2 eggs. And then I'm going to go ahead and put cheese in these peppers. And I just got mozzarella cheese, but you know, you could get whatever you want, like pepper jack or a mixture of, I don't know, cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack. I mean, you could do whatever you wanted, but oh, this one kind of ripped. So I'm just stuffing it as full as I can with this shredded mozzarella cheese. I try to get the biggest peppers I can find, but you know, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. I used to tell that one to my kids. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. And they always got mad at me for that one. I mean, you know, who would blame them? So just stuff this cheese in here as full as I can get it. Might be a mistake. I don't know. It'd be interesting to try it with the spicier cheese. But, you know, it's probably going to be spicy already. So, you know, it depends on how spicy you like it. Okay, so it looks like I got all of them with some cheese in it. Then I'm going to go ahead and heat up a little bit of oil in my pan. I'm almost out of oil, but that's okay. You probably don't need much. I don't know, maybe like a tablespoon of oil. And some people like cooking with olive oil. Some people like cooking with corn oil or vegetable oil. Just get whatever oil you freaking want. Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to heat this up. Put like a tablespoon of vegetable oil in there. And I don't want this spoon. Grab me a spatula here. Yeah, spatula. I'm going to warm this oil up here. Okay, so I'm going to bring my handy dandy cart. Okay, well, maybe not. So I'm going to take the peppers that I already stuffed with cheese. Well, whatever. And I'm going to dip it in my egg mixture. Ah, shit, I forgot to do something. All right, and it's going to go there for a minute. I forgot. I like to put breadcrumbs on like a little baking dish that's kind of deep, because you can put your breadcrumbs on there and dip whatever you're cooking or whatever in that. So after you put it in the egg mixture, and it's just eggs. And this one ripped open a little, damn it. So I'm just gonna give it a little flip, get a good amount of egg on there. And then I'm just gonna cover it in my breadcrumbs. You know, I have to tell you, these aren't store-bought breadcrumbs. They're just ones I made up in my house. I mean, we got like chips hanging around that we don't eat, you know, whatever. So I just used, and I'll show you what I used, but I took some croutons and some like freaking chips and made up my own shit. Okay, so Just get a good amount of breadcrumbs on there. I'm going to do one more because, okay, this one didn't open. Okay. So just bury it in breadcrumbs like you'd bury somebody in the sand. Okay. Ooh, it smells good already. Okay, so then I'm going to put them in this hot pan. At least I hope it's hot. And I didn't use much oil. You don't really need a lot of oil, especially if you use a nonstick pan. So I gotta rinse my hands off. So, and I have it on, well, I had it on medium high, so I want to turn it down a little bit because I don't want to cook them too fast. So what I did, oh, we better check them first. Oh, yeah, not ready yet. They're pretty flat, jeez. So what I actually did was take a combination of croutons and a combination of some of these chips and put them in a blender, ground them real fine to where I could fry my peppers. It works. I mean, that'd probably be good on fish and a lot of things, actually. All right, so these turned out way flat. Okay, that's all right. We'll just have to cook them a little longer, I guess. So I'm going to get me out a plate, put these here peppers on. It's not quite turning out like I planned, but you know, it is what it is. You go with the flow. I don't know. What else could you say? I think I'm going to add a little butter because I want a little more oil in there. And I don't know where that spoon's been, so I'll grab a clean one. And I want a little bit of butter. I like butter. It's one of my downfalls. I really, really like butter, sour cream, and mayonnaise. That's bad combination. Yeah. So I didn't have a lot of oil left and I didn't feel like going to the store. So I'm just trying to create a little more moisture. Like Oregon has to worry about moisture. Huh. Well, and I'm kind of feeling like these should probably go in the oven just to stay warm and stuff. So I'm gonna turn my oven down to like, I'm gonna be difficult tonight. 280. 280. And I'm gonna keep these in the oven. So I'm just getting them really brown. Wow, and their fat is, I think, you know what? I'm really feeling like we need to fry the shit out of these things. Sorry, boss. Please don't fire me. Because I cussed. Okay. Sorry, boss. So then I dip it there. Dip in the peppers and the egg. I suppose if you wanted to, you could add a little water to it, make it uh to where it would if you had more peppers, I guess that would make sense. But I don't have too many peppers, so I think we'll be okay. It's a little interesting. I accidentally cut one or two of these open, and I don't think you want to do that, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so there. I just want to get a good amount of breadcrumbs on it to where, looks pretty covered. Only got one more, might as well do it. Throw some cheese in there. Dip it in the egg mixture, dip it in the breadcrumbs. And put it in the pan and fry the shit out of it, I guess. No, but I'm actually thinking they're looking a little lame. So that's why I turned the oven on. I turned the oven on so I could cook them a little bit longer. Yeah, so sorry for the noise. Get my cookie sheet back out. Get my cookie sheet back out. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven for a little bit because I don't know. It's not really what I planned. So, but here we go. Going with the flow. You never know what Jodi's going to do. Okay. So, yeah, all in all, it's a pretty easy thing, but I guess you could add some hamburger and onions and or cheese and more peppers. Fuck, that'd be hot. Okay. I'm trying to fry the shit out of these. There we go. Fry. Alright. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven for a little bit. So or something. Okay. Well, that'd be boring. So I'm thinking to quicken this up. I'm going to put it on broil. Okay. There we go. Got it in there finally. Oh, turn the burner off. Jeez. Turn the burner off. Take the pan off. All right. Turn the fan on. No. Well, right now the oven's preheating. I think I'll just leave it on that. But this is an interesting experiment. It actually was pretty easy to roast the peppers. You just put a little oil on them, bake them at 400 degrees. It literally took me probably 20 minutes. So it's pretty easy. And just peel off the skin. And the sliminess of them remind me of freaking aloe vera. Aloe vera gel. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and check these out here and see what they do. It's the ugliest thing I ever made. Oh Lord. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. I mean, well, they're pretty flat and weird. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let them cook for a tiny bit longer, and I'll take one out and try it. But it's something different. Anyways, wait just a couple minutes here. Clean my mess up a little bit. I did have a hard time when I was at the grocery store, by the way, because I wanted some big poblanos. I guess I should be happy with what I get, right? But just saying, I would have liked some bigger fucking peppers. Is that so much to ask? Okay, I was tasting my croissants. Oh my god. This and this together is amazing. So it's garlic croutons and 3 cheese jalapeno tortilla chips. And it's great together. But of course, I'm going to throw this mixture away right here. For the simple fact is, I had eggs involved and the eggs are raw. So don't save the shit. Throw it away. For God's sake, you don't want to get sick. So throw it away. Anyways. Okay, so let me take these back out. Eggs are going to just dump down the sink. It's not the prettiest thing I ever made, but just saying. But I bet it tastes amazing. So that's what they turned out to look like, but they're really, really flat. I don't know. I'm new to this, so okay. So we are going to try a little taste of it. And I am a good judge because even if I made the food, if it sucks, then it sucks. Okay, so this one, I'm going to try this one. It looks a little more crispier. It's probably hotter than hell. Not like spicy wise, but whoa. It actually tastes really, really good, but I think the key is to fry the shit out of it. But it is kind of like chili relleno. Anyways, that's pretty much my show tonight. Chili relleno. Chili relleno. I hope you all have a good night. Bon appetit.